Hello everyone, this is Ron again with Strangely Normal, and today I'm taking a look at a game that is probably best described as insane. As you may have seen, that game is Home Improvement for the SNES. This game was released in 1994, and this game has just about nothing to do with the actual TV show other than some characters, as we'll be seeing shortly here. Probably hearing that wonderful 16-bit rendition of the theme here. I'm going to get this started. See, the game starts out innocently enough, in that you think that, oh hey, it looks like a home improvement show. They're talking about home improvement stuff. You have the digitized version of Tim Allen there, and they're talking about tools. Talking about some tools that are supposed to have his name on them. I'm gonna kind of go through this a little bit quicker than usual. Talking about, oh, he's talking about these tools. Yay. Hooray, awesome. And then this whole thing. It's apparently the audience that sound like a bunch of barking dogs. See, he's going to review the tools, he goes off screen, and very shortly he runs back on screen. Oh no, they've been stolen. And of course Al's like, whoa dude, calm down. He's like, oh no, these tools don't have your name on them. And then there's some note. This guy said, if you ever want to see your precious tools again, go back to the Stone Age where you belong. It's a little bit strange. And then they talk about, oh hey, over in the next set, they're filming some dinosaur thing. Like, oh, I'll go look there. Kind of makes sense, kind of relates to it. So I see a little thing of him going right here. And then the game starts. Yep, that's the thing I'm looking for. And here we are right now. Right off the bat, this point is when I first got this. I've been playing it since I got it. I started to feel a little bit strange, but I saw the camera stuff. I'm like, this maybe isn't so bad. So I'm exploring. I grab the staple gun. There's an ant. At this point, you're definitely getting a little bit strange vibe going on here. I do just want to show you some of his moves. He has this little grappling hook which you can use, and this can be aimed up. He has a jackhammer that he can use to move around, and he can hit things with a hammer, as well as pick up weapons. Now, I was playing this a lot, so I actually know kind of how to do this first level. Mind you, I never actually got really too far past this. Oh yeah, you may be seeing that pterodactyl and that T-Rex. This is when the game has officially just gone completely off the rails. This is now a game starring Tim Allen from Home Improvement with the Home Improvement name, and there are dinosaurs. And then also one quick thing, you can actually click a button to just make him shoot up like that, which seems kind of weird at first, but it's actually useful, as we're going to see here in a moment. See, pterodactyl. See, this is something that you can say legitimately happens in this game. I am going to kill a pterodactyl with a staple gun. And here we go. This is actually the best way to get rid of this one, which I found out through trial and error. Multiple times I tried actually going up here and firing at it from here. But yeah, so yeah, that just happened. I just killed a pterodactyl with a staple gun. Now, I'm kind of used to it. I've done it multiple times. As I said, I've been playing this game. But first time you do that and you realize what's going on, this game's insane. Oh, this thing here. See, if this is my first time playing it, in fact, I ran into this because this thing here looks like it's just part of the background. It's actually spikes that hurt you. You have to make sure you jump over them. Oh, underneath there's a fire-breathing raptor. We'll be seeing him in a bit here. Now, I have to go over here and kill this dragonfly. And now, I have to kill this other stuff. The game itself actually has just some neat ideas going on in terms of what you can do, but just the difficulty right out of the gate is really hard. I'm making it look pretty easy. I had to play through this stage multiple times to be able to do this. This wasn't something that I could pick up. Oh, see, and if you get hit, you lose all of that. Now go through here. Yeah, the difficulty of this game, just right out of the gate, is way, way too hard. Especially since the game just kind of... Oh, wait. Oh, stupid raptor. Something over here I want to get. Lightsaber chainsaw. Yep, folks. Totally. I totally just... Ah, damn it, I got killed. But anyway, yeah, to just give you some perspective, I totally just fought a raptor with a lightsaber chainsaw. Just let that one soak in. See, stuff like this. Platforming is actually pretty good, although, oh, jeez, didn't want to die there. Although, actually, the thing is that those slopes, you actually slide down those if you just stand on them. It's a huge pain when there's an enemy, like, right up there. Oh, damn, stupid weapon. Oh, well. And you're either trying to avoid them. Oh, stupid spike. See, like, even though I know that, but, like, sometimes you just run into them, and it's really hard to actually separate them out from the background. This dragonfly. And then... Yeah, and that dragonfly also, for some reason, shoots fireballs, because that makes sense, right? Whoa. Powered up my chainsaw. Yeah, see, all of the weapons, if you collect them more than once, usually as a result of you dying, you get, like, a powered-up version of the staple gun. Just shoots, like, bigger staples and faster. There are other weapons, like, there's a bit of, like, flamethrower thing, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but whatever. See, I have to actually destroy these blocks here so I can get into it. Oh yeah, that thing. See, if you just stand still, that little arrow points up telling you where to go to get the next thing you need, because you're collecting these crates, and you need to get a certain number of them to get past the level. The thing is, like, is you're not really given the most direction when it comes to finding them, just kind of that basic thing. And they are all over, they're scattered out throughout the level. See, I have 3 crates left. And you're timed. However, oh, that's an invincibility thing. Play some sort of weird home improvement thing when I was playing. And then when I touch enemies, they explode and I get points. Yeah, see, this is the first level. I'm looking at probably dying multiple times. Okay, got him. And this is the thing. I have actually played this first level a ton, just to get to a point where I can be somewhat good at it. I have never been able to get. I have not been able to get past the second level. That's how ridiculously hard this game is. I had to figure out everything I know about this game by just complete trial and error. It's hard to tell, like, what areas you can grapple onto. Like I can grapple onto that, but there's a thing right next to it that I cannot grapple onto. Let's see if I can show that. See, I can't grapple onto that, but I can grapple onto this, and that's because it doesn't have, like, those brown blocks below it. That can be a huge pain, especially when there's, like, enemies around and you're trying to get to somewhere or do something. And see, and ants. These ants can be a pain just because they're really small, really hard to see, and you essentially have at any given time at most 2 hits before you die. If you have any of those nuts and bolts things, that's basically 1 hit, and then if you hit again, you die. And these ants are really small and actually sometimes hard to see, and unless you're deliberately paying attention for them, there's a very good chance you're going to get hit by them. And when there's like a couple of them and you don't notice them right away, boom, you get killed, and it really, really sucks. I'm going to try and finish this level. I don't know if that's going to happen. Like I said, I have beaten this, but this level, not this game. I have not beaten this game. This game is too... Like I said, the difficulty is just far too high. Which is actually a bit of a shame. I mean, as off the wall and crazy as this game is, I mean, come on, dude, I'm Tim Allen running around with a lightsaber chainsaw, killing dinosaurs and ants. But, you know, I mean, as crazy as this game is, there are actually some neat ideas. Like this jackhammer here. I mean, yeah, it's really more funny than anything, but you can get around with it, and it does damage enemies on the ground. Like, it's actually probably one of your best moves for dealing with the ants, although you probably haven't seen me actually using it to kill the ants. Actually, I need to go down here to get the last thing. Ah. See, that's a fire-breathing raptor. I am using a lightsaber chainsaw on a fire-breathing raptor. That's a sentence that I just said. Let that absorb into your brain a little bit. That just happened. Now I completed the stage. It's going to do this whole little bonus dealy. Hooray for bonuses, yay. I'm going to go on to the next stage, which I have not been able to get past, ever. I actually played this game for a few hours, and it took me the bulk of the time to even get past the first stage. And yeah, now I did it in about 10 minutes. That took a ton of practice to actually get that. I'm going to get the staple gun again. Actually, I probably should have kept the chainsaw. And then, just to punctuate even more, now I'm using a staple gun on a raptor. A staple gun. But anyway, we're going to kill this here. Oh yeah, this flamethrower thing. This is kind of useful. It does do a fair amount of damage. I don't like the range on it. Like, of the weapons I've seen, which is about 3 or 4... stupid ant. See those ants, like, they come out of nowhere, and they can be hard to see. The staple gun actually seems to be one of the better weapons, just overall, because it's rapid fire. Actually, I did figure out how to deal with that dude. He's like a PD Piranha plant. It's really weird, some sort of weird Mario thing. But anyway, let's see. I'm probably making this look like kind of easy. It is not. I had to learn this through a lot of trial and error, and also the controls are not the most precise. The platforming really can cause problems sometimes, especially when you're trying to jump across a bunch of platforms really fast that are disintegrating. You need your platforming to be very, very precise to be able to do that consistently, and when it's not always the most precise, it causes problems, and that does happen. He was dead. Oh well. And see, even though I knew that ant was coming, seeing those spikes, just like stuff like that, wow, I'm really, really doing poorly here. Yeah, that just happened. I totally just slid down a slope while running in the opposite direction and firing a staple gun. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, that power up, that thing, I never quite figured out exactly what it does. The only noticeable thing that I saw was that I could jump slightly higher with it in some areas. That was it. Didn't really notice anything else. Oh, that was actually kind of cool. Oh, okay. Anyway. That is one thing. I mean, this weapon like this, you can't actually aim down. The weapon does, I mean, the bullets kind of go down there, and it does damage it. But that's a huge pain. Oh, that crate. I think I actually managed to get that crate one time. It took me about 3 game overs, though. As far as I know, there isn't any sort of save system or anything, which is really a huge pain. You're probably wondering why I was like spazzing out, moving his arm up and down. It's because of the way the bullets spread. Oh, here, this part's fun. See, if I jump off here, I'm gonna die. What you're supposed to do is you have to jump up, grapple to this, and then you can get up to the next part of the stage. You see, by the time I was able to actually get here, like I knew enough to be like, oh, okay. What? Lost my power up. See, ish. See, stuff like, I think I'm gonna get my game over. Yes, game over. I'm dead. Second stage, 15 minutes. That's probably a new best for me. And then it goes back to this weird sort of continue screen. But however, it takes you back to the very first level. I think maybe the continuous based upon like the area you're in or something like that. I don't know. I was never able to get past the second stage. Oh, let's ask the audience. No. So yeah, that is Home Improvement for SNES. That game is just completely off of the wall. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, especially since it's Home Improvement. I don't remember anywhere in that show where Tim Allen ran around and shot dinosaurs with a staple gun, but in this game it apparently happens. Yeah, never gonna go anywhere with this ever. So that is this week's episode of Strangely Normal. As usual, any comments, suggestions are more than welcome. If you'd like to leave a comment, send me an email, all that stuff. Thank you once again for watching, and I will see all of you next week.